The bombastic Kneecap has been receiving 4-star reviews, including from myself, as well as highly praised performances at recent UK festivals. But how will the film do as Ireland's official submission for the Best International Feature Film Oscar? In this video, I'm going to look at how well Kneecap could do in the Oscar race, considering factors such as what do Oscar voters normally look for. I will then look at how well Ireland has done previously in the Oscar race, putting into context Kneecap's campaign. If you want to see my thoughts on the quality of the film Kneecap, please do check out the review on my channel. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Paul, and I review the best of world cinema and follow the race for Best International Feature Film Oscar, looking at how countries are choosing their submission to the final winner. So let's roll and analyse the film. For me, Kneecap has the potential to be shortlisted for the Oscars. However, it's very hard to say, as at the time of recording, it's very early in the Oscar race, with 9 submissions, which I've only seen 2 so far. These are the reasons that I feel Ireland could do extremely well and get to at least the shortlisting phase. One big caveat is Kneecap is very different to most countries' Oscar submissions. I can't quite recall a country submitting a film that on the surface appears so chaotic and bombastic. I suppose the nearest comparison is the winning film from Denmark called Another Round, in its glorification of alcohol misuse. However, the debauchery and the politics is very different to Kneecap, so it's probably not the best comparison. Kneecap is quite a provocative film, and therefore these sorts of films are quite divisive. It might put off traditionalist voters, but also those with strong unionist principles. However, voters from Irish descent backgrounds, or those from communities which have indigenous languages and really connect with some of the themes of the film, will really love this and probably will vote for it highly. And as you can't vote against films, this will perhaps be in Kneecap's favour to be at least within the top 15 films by December. I also feel Kneecap has the potential to create great momentum. It is often the case in the race for Best International Feature Film Oscar that smaller films without the big budgets or the big stars are able to gather momentum. Films such as Bhutan's Lunana, A Yak in the Classroom, as well as even Ireland's A Quiet Girl, started off as very small titles that managed to get momentum through word of mouth. And in their cases, they ended up with Oscar nominations, which is great to see. At the Sundance Film Festival, they ran an excellent campaign with exceptional visuals, which helped secure the Audience Award. It would not surprise me if they did something similar to help them in the Oscar race. In addition to the momentum and the campaigning, I feel Kneecap has the quality for it to be a serious contender to be shortlisted. And that is where my prediction is going to be. I feel Ireland will be on the 15 shortlisted films for 2025 Oscars. So let's have a look at how Ireland have previously done at the Oscars. Kneecap is the 11th Irish submission for Best International Feature Film. Ireland has only been submitting films since 2007, often submitting films from different languages or documentaries where, in particular, they cover issues in the Middle East. In 2015, Ireland secured their first shortlisted film for the Cuban-based Spanish language film Viva, directed by Paddy Briefnach. However, it wasn't until 2022 when Ireland secured their first nomination for the Irish language A Quiet Girl. This small film gained momentum through word of mouth and became the first Irish language film to ever receive an Oscar nomination, as well as making over £1 million at the UK and Irish box office. So let's have a look at Ireland's performance in the Oscars. Despite having only submitted films this century, Ireland are currently ranked equal 44th out of over 100 countries that have submitted films. The one nomination and shortlisted film has put them on equal footing with countries such as Bhutan and Georgia, who have had some limited success themselves. However, if we look at Ireland's performance in the last 10 years, there has been a bit of momentum, especially for Irish language films. If we take the ranking of countries in the last 10 years, Ireland are currently ranked equal 30th, equal to the likes of film powerhouses such as India and Canada. This comes down to, in part, a confidence of putting a homegrown Irish language cinema as their submissions. And I think Kneecap can help contribute to Ireland's performance by giving them at least another shortlisted film. So if you're interested in my take of the Oscars for Best International Feature Film, or you want to watch my review of Kneecap, please do visit my channel, Global Film Pool, where you'll find plenty of other videos.